Well, the weather here today is not playing ball. We have heavy rain. The pitch underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, they are up and running already. There will be a throw-in. Shutalo. Now he's off and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I would have to say Victor Osimhen, Peter. Africa has always produced some outstanding striking talents, and this is the man I see as the latest in that line. He's fast, he's powerful, he's very athletic, and he looks the perfect man if you want to hit on the counter-attack.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lobbed in behind. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Klaassen. And he's let fly! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Berghaus. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Bardakci. Now Jacobs. Akgun. Oh, good spread. And Yilmaz. Osimhen. Davy Klaassen. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Berghaus. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Yilmaz. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. A probing pass. Not the most accurate pass. Galatasaray are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
And here's Osimhen. Nicely spread. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! In he goes again! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Shalai. Torreira. Short changes him with that pass. Tomiyasu. Played into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. Torreira. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Shalai. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Akgun. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Torreira. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And it's Shalai. Sanchez. Can he latch on to this? He's having a go! Off the post! Akun. That's really well manoeuvred. Jacobs. Oh, what a mistake! Chance! Goal! Ajax! A goal at a really telling moment. An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
After 44 minutes is number 9, Goldberg.
Ajax have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks.
There will be
One has got to
minute
tone
at
it
a
up
time.
now, and the other has to tone it down.
Sada. That's been cut out, well played. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Ajax, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Ajax carrying a one-goal lead. Distributed tidily, but that has not gone well. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions.
Good read, needed to be. Davy Klaassen. Looking for a runner. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Knocks it out wide. Strong running down that left flank. That's a good ball out wide. Now that looks a decent ball. Shalai in acres of space out wide. He's got Saul. Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Gently done. Sanchez does really well to win the ball there. Quarter of an hour into the second half. He's got to be in here! Osimhen! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
Yilmaz with the... Oh, what a climb! It's deflected.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Out to the left it goes. He is through here. And it's made it shapes to shoot. It's a goal. Galatasaray are back in business.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 9, Dover. Number 11,
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Galatasaray grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Kututsu. Ajax perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Yilmaz with the... Oh, smashing header! Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's the throw.
substitutions taking place.
Jacobs. Forward it goes.
Substitution.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Jacobs. Sara is flagged offside. He's in a great position here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Cross deflected behind for a corner.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
There's the header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Great save! And he shoots! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Substitution for Ajax, number 28.
Ajax can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Ajax take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Can he get it through? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Sanchez and Torreira. Dinks one through. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Ajax are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that is that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Berghaus taking in